Boom. There we go. There we go. Good morning. Welcome. It's the last Monday of the month. Are you ready? Here it is, Morning Mindset, the January 30th edition. Looks like we're having some connectivity issues on the Facebook side of things where it doesn't want to connect to groups or whatever. So make sure if you're watching this, hey, then probably head on over to a YouTube where we'll be able to see it. Now, this is your first time here. This is what we need out of you. 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? The way we do this is we write out a list. We write out a list before we leave, the day before. That way things come up and we forget, but here's the stuff that we know. And in the morning, we go through what came in overnight, prioritize things, and create our top 5 things that we must do today. And then we check it off. So it's super simple, super easy. I find the list really helps me, especially being able to check things off. So today, we got a lot of the same stuff that we do. We've got DTF transfers to print. I've got quotes to give out, which I believe all the quotes are. I've got invoicing to do, and invoicing is just about done. Then I have to make samples. We're looking to open up a merch store for somebody, so I said, let me get you some samples of it. We also have our Masters of Success call here in 1 hour, less than 1 hour, at 9:30 a.m. So I'm going to make sure to hit that today. But that's what we got, our 5 things. Now, when you get here, I also need to know who you are, where you're from, how's the weather, and what's in your cup. So still on the white monster kick. It's ridiculous here. It's like below, with wind chill below 0. It was when I came in. I'm going to just double check and see where we're officially at. But when I came in, it was like -11 is what it told me. And that was a couple hours ago. So, this cold is going to freeze the juice in your hole. Let's save that one and post it. 8 degrees, -5. So there we go. That's what we got there. And beautiful Moline. Ooh, I'm not down with that. So, how was your weekend? How is everything going? We got a week ahead of us because this is a week where all hands on deck because everybody's here. We were both gone 2 weeks ago. Corey was gone last week. I'll be gone next week. So if you're in Vegas, can't wait to see you. It looks like we're going to try and plan some kind of Fremont experience for everybody. So let's check in and see how everybody's doing. And Darren, good morning to you. And Barb, good morning from north central Minnesota, -19. Feels like 31. Ugh, and it's sunny. So it's so deceiving, right? It looks gorgeous outside and it's cold. Ugh, not in the mood for that. Jose, good morning to you. And Barb, on the schedule, DTF quotes, custom couch cover pattern layout. That's a mouthful. I don't think I could say that 5 times in a row. Digitizing and blog post. Awesome. Kristen, good morning to you. Kristen, I emailed you if you haven't seen it yet, the second file that you sent, the numbers were all kind of jumbled up with it. So if you could save that, convert all those to curves, resend it, and I can take a look, and we should be good on that. Renee, good morning. Chicagoland, wind chill of 4, which will be the high today. Oh, I'm not. I know. Aren't you ready for Vegas just to get out of here? Water in the cup. Jen, good morning to you. Yes, it has been a while since Jen's made it here with her flat white, cold, and gray. That's great. Mike sounds good. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Linda, Central Texas, 34 with a chance of freezing rain for the next 2 days. Hot tea in the cup. So we got, Saturday night. Saturday night, we got some freezing rain in. Yesterday, I had to run to the store to get some wings because that's what Hudson requested for Football Sunday. He's like, I said, you want me fried wings? And he's like, no, go get Jewel wings. Fine, kid. I'll go get some Jewel wings. So we went to the Jewel, and it's always an experience there. Like, you're going to sell wings on a Sunday. So why are all 3 of your fryers open, nothing dropped, and there's no wings in the case? I know it only takes 8 minutes and 6 minutes for honey and hot, but come on. I shouldn't have to wait on a Sunday. And I wasn't the only one. There's other people waiting. So come on, Jewel. Get your Jack. Get it together. But going outside, I about busted my ass 3 or 4 times walking down the steps and down the sidewalk because it's a sheet of ice from the freezing rain. So I made sure to get out the salt, and I salted everything up and started it up so everything would start unthawing. Yeah, unthawing would be freezing. Start thawing out. So it was great. And then getting out of our edition, it was just a sheet of ice. So you were just like, I hope nobody's coming. You hit the main road. It was decent. But freezing rain is something that I just don't care for at all. Barb's 5 things. process baseball and soccer photos, order track uniforms, order transfers, get ready for Vegas next week. Woo! I know Vegas will be here. So I will leave in 1 week from today at I think 1 in the afternoon. So what does that mean for production next week? Well, that means I'll probably have to come in on Sunday. There's no football on Sunday, so that will help. But I'm going to try and get everything caught up and anything placed on Monday. There will be no rush jobs. Because I can't stay late because of the airport. But there'll be no rush jobs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be back on Friday. So everything that comes in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will start getting processed on Friday, which still fits in our 3 to 5 business days. You order on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is 3, Friday is 4. So it'll still fall within the normal. There just won't be any rush during that time. And there'll probably be a code as a thank you for it. But I fly out Monday afternoon and fly back Thursday evening. So super excited. I can't wait to get out to Vegas. We'll see. I'm hoping to find, a bunch of new knowledge, and that's the big thing. Renee's screenshot did come through, so that helps. So now I can at least have a phone number to call in and talk to you, so thank you for that. Jen, her 5 things are nailed on a process using white toner and graph tech for label printing. Love it. Update some web store artwork. Always fun. Create another web store. You know what that means. Make money. Set up new press room. Ooh, oh, that's right. You expanded a little, didn't you? Press for small apparel jobs. I love it. I love that app. Yes. What the forecast? I love it as well. George, good morning to you. Facebook user FU. Guess what? Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. So the way that we combat that is if you just head over to fatbadlive.com, that is going to get you over to our YouTube channel. Then we'll at least be able to see who you are for the most part and go from there. But make sure to get over to that side of things. Let's see. I do not miss that cold in Illinois. It's 51 here in Alabama. I don't miss it. I mean, 2 weeks ago, being in, out in California where it was 50s and, people were cold, but it was gorgeous when you're a Midwest boy and, it was cold at home. And I'm sure Corey's in for quite the shock, after being in 80s and then coming back to this. So yeah, I'm getting over it really, really quick. Because, I will as soon as I'm able to get to my computer. I'm at school now. Sounds good, Kristen. That works. Right? We missed you. Weather is horrible. Icy roads, 15 degrees, 5 things. Drive daughter to college. Total, damn. Ice, was that what it was, Brian? Email everyone from conference to figure out what is happening. Celebrate Chiefs win. Okay, so, who I wanted in the Super Bowl, both sides, neither one got there. I was pulling for the Niners, just the story behind it, and I was pulling for the Bengals because as Cameron was growing up, it's kind of like, here, we're picking football teams. He picked the Bengals, and the Bengals sucked. So, and once they started doing good, I'm like, see, you were a fan beforehand. And on the flip side, Eagles fans and Chiefs fans, I have friends that are both, and one or the other, and they're my friends. But when it comes to overall scope of fans, they get the most passionate fan base, but they also have some of the biggest a-holes. It wasn't too long ago you sucked, and you sucked bad, right? And now you got some good players in there, and you're building something, and now you think that everything. Come on now, being a Bears fan, once we're good, we know to keep our mouth shut because it's not going to last long. You celebrate the win, you go from there. Just like with the Cubs fans, you might talk crap to a Cardinals fan because that's part of it, but the rest of it, no. And so I guess I'm rooting for the commercials in halftime this year is what I'm trying to say. The Jewels, say it right. The Jewels. The Jewels, they pissed me off because waiting 8 minutes on wings when they should be ready. Yeah, we do hope that your daughter is okay, Brian. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. I know, I'm sorry. Life has been a little overwhelming. It totally empathize with you. It has been. It has been crazy. And we all love Ella, yes. How'd you make her down on driving? Did you do good? Everything kind there? Did you see my email about the yard sign the client was? I did not, Darren. Let me make a note to go look for it. Darren, yard sign. Okay, let me go take a look at it after we got out of here. Yes, Corey made it home last night. That's what I said. She yesterday morning when they said, or when she was getting ready to get on the plane, that's when I had just come in from outside. I'm like, listen, you'll be fine when you come here because I'll have everything salted. But for everybody else, it's a complete ice sheet out there. So chances are, if they haven't had somebody do any kind of salting for them, they can bust their ass when they get out once they reach home. So make sure to let everything know. But yes, she made it home. Luggage made it to Chicago because they flew in there and then they drove down. So yeah, she made it home. It was about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night when she got in. So it was good to see her. It would be nice to have her back in the office to handle things that I'm like, what about this? What about this? What about this? Because I just left her a pile of stuff. Like, I'm not bothering her. She's on vacation. If I can't figure it out, well, then it's going to wait. So, hopefully she got to enjoy that. And I'm sure they're already planning the next girls' trip. Meanwhile, even though I don't care for either team in the Super Bowl, we do have friends that, live like a mile from the stadium. So I said, hey, maybe we just fly on down for the weekend and just enjoy the atmosphere because, hey, it's Arizona, right? So it's going to be decent weather. And, hey, the Super Bowl. Problem with that is I realize that I fly back on Thursday, and then we'd almost have to fly back out on Friday to get there for the weekend. So I would be gone all week. Which, if that's the case, why wouldn't I just fly from Vegas to them and call it good? So we'll see how it all is. Just shaking up. Yeah, I remember one of my first accidents. It involved ice of all things. We were coming through a cloverleaf interchange and coming on the ramp, they just hit a spot of ice, and I spun around, one and a half times, and I was looking at the car behind me, and I could see his eyes were about that big, and then I hit a dry spot, and I rolled down the embankment. So it scared the hell out of me. I was probably 18. I wasn't even 18 at the time. 17 or so, might have been 17, 18 right there because it was my first year of college running, and I was driving 45 minutes to school each day, interstate through it. And yeah, it scared the hell out of me. Told my car, yep, it was, but I survived. Look, I'm still here. So it was good. Look, and see, Corey's even checking in the comments. She is here. All right. So this week, tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd, we are going to talk artwork for DTF. I know there's some people are still confused on the ways to, especially like set up for gang sheets or what is the right artwork to use. So I'm going to talk about the difference between, the vector artwork, the PNG, the JPEG. I'm going to try and, hopefully make it make sense to you and at least know how that you can, or at least help you learn how you can tell if your artwork is good to go. A lot of times the biggest thing is just putting it on a different color background to make sure that everything is good there. And I always go with, you can lose white and black in those. So I always go with an off-color green or something that I know isn't in most artwork, just so you can see, hey, is it good? So we're going to talk artwork, and we're going to talk DTF printing. We'll talk about, we're a year into our purchase with our printer, so we're going to talk about that. So that's tomorrow night, Tuesday with Todd, all things DTF we're going to talk. And then we'll do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week, a bundle drop is going to be St. Patrick's Day. So it will be St. Patrick's Day that we're doing on this. And then next week we're not going to have one. So we might have to have 3 this week because we're not going to have them next week. Or we're going to either double up this week or we'll probably double up the week after because that one is going to be softball, baseball. So we'll do a softball, baseball bundles. We'll have those out in 2 weeks. So this week, bundle drop. St. Patrick's Day, no bundle drop next week. Next week's schedule, we will be live on Monday and Friday. There won't be a Tuesday with Todd. And then the following week will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday with Todd will be talking about what we learned at the APA show in Vegas. So I'm trying to plan things out a little longer. Hopefully that helps things. And then next month, we're nailing down the details of White Toner Wednesday. So look for that to start up next month, and it should be exciting just to go through and see what we can, create with it. There's a couple different things that we saw. Oh, look, Darren, I just saw your email just pop up. There it is. So we got, a lot of things planned out there for it. So yeah, just shaking up. She did. Yep, just sent it. Good. Welcome home. And John, there we go. Good morning from Denver. -4 the same. Yeah, it is. It's just not nice out there. What else we got? Oh, I've got stuff on the way so we can start creating our color color profiles. It was lost in shipping. It was supposed to be here last Thursday. They said it was going to now be here between the 30th and the 7th. So they're not giving up hope on it yet. So we'll get that, and that's going to be the color sensor. We'll talk about how we can make that work a lot better for a lot of us. And I'm kind of on the fence about doing it until the other piece gets here, because why not? If we're going to change up things, change it up all the way. So there could be some new stuff coming, and if I'm doing that, then I got to test it on that anyway. I think that's it. What else you guys got for me? Anything? Everybody got their 5 things there for it. How was your weekend? Did we get anything in there? They say we got Masters of Success starting at 9:30, so that's just a little over 40 minutes away. And we've got a stack of orders to roll through from the weekend, which I appreciate those. Thank you for submitting your orders. Check your emails for invoices or quotes. And for the most part, you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time. I didn't even time that right because I can't find it. There it is. All right. See you guys tomorrow night, Tuesday with Todd. We're going to talk all things DTF.